Somewhere in time I knew you well, but I can't remember when we shared a secret I'll never tell. Can you believe that this is happening again? Familiar voice, familiar eyes, you're a part of this heart of mine. And as sure as I'm falling in love with you now, I have a loved you somewhere in time. Somewhere in time, you were the one, but I can't recall the place. Maybe the future, maybe the past. I recognize that look of love on your face. Familiar arms, familiar sighs, you're a part of this heart of mine. And as sure as I'm holding you close to me now, I have held you somewhere in time, somewhere in time, when the world stood still. I said I'd always love you, now I believe I will. Somewhere in time, we were in love, but I can't remember when. Maybe the future, maybe the past. Can you believe that this is happening again? Familiar voice, familiar eyes, you're a part of this heart of mine. And as sure as I'm falling in love with you now, I have loved you somewhere in time. And as sure as I'm falling in love with you now, I have loved you somewhere in time. Thank you. It's a song I wrote 40 years ago. It's a song for a day like today. In the shade of this old tree, in the summer of my dreams, by the tall grass, by the wild rose, where the trees dance and the wind blows. And as the days go so slowly, and the sun shines oh so wholly on the good and gracious green, in the summer of my dreams, by the banks of this old stream, in the summer of my dreams, by the deep pool where the fish wait for the old fool with the wrong bait. And there's a field of purple clover and a small cloud passing over, and then the rain comes washing clean. In the summer of my dreams, you see the raindrops on the grass now, just like diamonds lying there by the old road where I pass now. There's a twilight only And as the sun sets down before me, I see my true love waiting for me, standing by the back porch screen in the summer of my dreams. And in the shade of this old tree, in the summer of my dreams, by the tall grass, by the wild rose, where the trees dance and the beans grow. And as the days go so slowly, and the sun shines oh so holy on the good and gracious green, on the summer of my dreams. And as the days go so slowly, and the sun shines oh so holy on the good and gracious green, in the summer of my dreams. Thank you, thank you. Lovely to be here, I'll tell you. You guys look great. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man is made of dreams and bones. Feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Looking for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music from the land. Anybody know this tune? Well, let's do the chorus. All right, it goes inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down. You sound great. Plant your rows straight and long, temper them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. And an old crow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree. In my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief up there. Okay, one more time. You ready? And inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down. Wow, so. I'm so proud of that tune. I wouldn't trade that tune for Hey Jude. I really wouldn't. I'm going to call Will, my son Will, up here for a couple tunes. He can help us. This kid is having a good time. How are you? 10 men in black hats got together one night. Time to get the whole thing while the getting's right. 10 men in black hats in a shack on the edge of town. You might think I'm crazy, but that's where the deal went down. 10 men with big hands and eyes full of blood had the steel to make that deal in the drizzle and the mud. The air smelled like kerosene, there was a shotgun standing by. The only light in the whole damn room was the gleam in the 10 men's eyes. 10 men in black hats on a cold, cold night. 10 black cars sat idling in the glow of the red tail light. 10 men with black hearts cutting up the spoils. The wind howled in a tall tree, there was a pot beginning to boil. One man got the silver, one man got the gold. One said, I don't want nothing, I just don't ever want to grow old. One said, I get the water, he said they need it everywhere. One said, I get all the messages people send out through the air. They divvied up the green grass, they divvied up the soil. One man got all the iron ore and another man got all the oil. One said, I get the people, they all work for me. Another, his little brother said, I get all the fishes in the sea. Men in black hats with faces cold and hard said, this is good for everyone, somebody gotta take charge. And then they all let their stogies in, they tipped back in their chairs. 10 men in black hats, are you sure you wasn't there? tune now. This is a happy little. It's kind of a happy little song that Will and I wrote a few years back. Actually, about 6 years ago, I think. It's a good song for a day like today. Okay, the intro. It's a little intro. The song is called Better Than That. He's enamored, man. Remember that magician when you were just a kid? You sat in wide-eyed wonder at everything he did. And then he pulled that rabbit right out of that hat. Well, this is better than that. Yeah, this is better than that. Sitting by a river, fishing pole in hand, an old crow a-calling, and a cold beer in a can, and the sun setting low on the water lying flat. Well, this is better than that. Yeah, this is better than that. Kind of like Christmas, the 4th of July, a sip of good whiskey, a blueberry pie, or an old twin reverb and a 57 Strat. Well, this is better than that. When you're all done working and you're heading into town, you got that girl beside you, gonna throw some cash around, and you step out on that dance floor in your brand new cowboy hat. Well, this is better than that. Yeah, this is better than that. Better than that. Better than that.
Nice. I love that song.
Nice solo, Will. Oh, I know. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I got a list here. Everything good out there?
You guys are good.
What a joy it is to be here. I'll tell you, I can't tell you. It's always good to go see the boys play. And it's even better when I get to play with them, you know.
Yes.
So,
It's a pleasure.
this is an old tune. This is an old tune from the 70s. Why don't you give me a solo, Susan? Susan Ramsey on the violin over there. Susan Ramsey.
You got sticky fingers when I play.
Chris Neville on the piano over here. Chris Neville, he's right down the road in the town of Bath. And Mike Burd on the bass. He was stranded in the tiny town on fair Prince Edward Isle, waiting for a ship to come and find him. A one-horse place, a friendly face, some coffee and a tiny trace of fiddling in the distance far behind him. A dime across the counter then, shy hello, brand new friend. I walk along the street in the wintry weather. A yellow light, an open door, and a welcome friends, there's room for more. Then they're standing there and sigh together. They said, I heard that tune before somewhere, but I can't remember when. Was it on some other friendly shore, or did I hear it on the wind? Was it written on the sky above? I think I heard it from someone I loved, but I never heard a sound so sweet since then. And now his feet begin to tap. A little boy says, I'll take your hat. He's caught up in the magic of her smile. Leaped the heart inside him, went and off across the floor. He sent his clumsy body graceful as a child. He said, there's magic in the fiddler's arm, and there's magic in this town. Magic in the dancer's feet and the way they put them down. People smiling everywhere, boots and ribbons, locks of hair, laughter in old blue suits and Easter gowns. Now the sailor's gone, the room is bare. Your piano's sitting there. Someone's hat's left hanging on the rack. Empty chairs in the wooden floor that feels the touch of shoes no more. Waiting for the dancers to come back. And the fiddle's in the closet of some daughter of the town. Strings are broke, bow is gone, and the cover's buttoned down. Sometimes on December nights when the air is cold and the wind is right, there's a melody that passes through the town. Thank you. Hey, man, thanks.
I'm gonna redo that one.
That was fun.
Nice.
That old Telecaster. That old Telecaster came from Buck Dancer's Choice in 1978. Is it 1981? I think it was $175 at the time, which was kind of pricey. Kia C. How's Dave Kelly? You come all the way from Vermont for this, right? If the morning star still disappears behind a sky of blue, if people rise and go to work just like they always do. As long as young folks fall in love and kids keep growing tall, with the earth below and the sky above, there's hope for one and all. And if the moon still moves the deep blue sea and rolls the hearts of men, if the world keeps turning quietly, oh, here we go again. And if the winter grass turns April green when the rain begins to fall, if there's water flowing from the stream, there's hope for one and all. And there's hope for you and me, my friend, with our backs against this wall. If there's water flowing from the stream, there's hope for one and all. And if a man still does the best he can, even though no one cares, and if mothers rock their babes to sleep and say a little prayer, and if the old car starts when the wind blows cold, away down in the fall, if there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. And there's hope for you and me, my friend, with our backs against this wall. If there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. Keep track of these song lists. Looks like we're moving right along here. Where's Luke? I want to bring Luke up here. Is he around? Come on, Luke. Where is he? He's a good boy right there. Hey, man. C sharp. We're going to do this in C sharp, right? Yeah. Hey, man. Luke and I wrote this song a few years back. Sometimes you just don't feel like trying. Too many politicians lying. Too many hungry babies crying. Too many random bullets flying. Too much time spent in struggle. Too many little kids in trouble. Too many cities gone to rubble. Too many people talking double. This can't be our destination. This could be better nation. Time to set the big horse racing. Trains are leaving from the station. Me, I got no reservation. Need a brand new generation. This could be celebration now. Now. Situation's changing fast. Too much plastic, too much trash. Too many smokestacks spewing ash. Too many people with no cash. Too much waste, not enough water. Too many abandoned sons and daughters. Too many lost and hopeless feelings. Too many low-down, shady dealings. This can't be our destination. This will be a better nation. Time to set the big horse racing. Trains are leaving from the station. Yeah, I got no reservation. Need a brand new generation. This could be a celebration now. Now.
All the time I hear this roaring, pavement stealing iron ore, and people shouting, all so sure that their side is the right side more and more. I see them bending stores and floors, maybe tight and poor, all the time, folks. They're buried in the wine because they're all so bored. It's becoming natural the way we need the things without a reason. Feed the greed, the weeds grow from the roots. We're running from the truth. We choose to fight instead to prove ourselves. Leave love and hope upon the shelves. Dividing, they're just free to sell us anything.
This can't be our destination. This will be a better nation. Time to set the big horse racing. Trains are leaving from the station. Yeah, I got no reservations. Need a brand new generation. This could be a celebration now. Now. Too many people looking down, too many closed up factory towns, too much high-priced propaganda, too much sadness in this land of dreams that once could all come true. Now it's down to me and you. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Tell me what you're gonna do now. This can't be our destination. This will be a better nation. Time to set the big horse racing. Trains are leaving from the station. Yeah, I got no reservation. Need a brand new generation. This could be a celebration now. 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 Yeah. This could be a celebration now. Wonderful. Thank you. You guys are fired up. Well, let's see. I think we might do a quick little tune. There goes one of my only two picks. I got another one somewhere. All right. Let's do something in F. You want to know? Something F? Key of F. I like that one. Thanks, better.
Which one you're talking about?
Thanks, Chris. You always were helpful. Chris and I played together for a long time, and we haven't done a gig together in 32 years. Until today. It's wonderful. We'll walk right back in. This road goes on forever. 1, 2, 3. I had a sweetheart in my younger days. I thought she'd leave me never, but some things go and leave no trace. But the road goes on forever, and I've had good friends in my life. Around me they did gather, and without them I'd have surely died. But the road goes on forever. When I fell from the arms of my lover, when I fell from the arms of the law, as I dove down deep in my fitful sleep, highway was all that I saw. And there ain't no sure hand in this deal. We all just take whatever. But nights like this, I always feel that the road goes on forever. when I fell from the arms of my lover, when I fell from the luck of the draw, as I dove down deep in the river, the highway was all that I saw. And sometimes when I'm standing still, it hits me like a shiver that there ain't no mansion on no hill, just a road goes on forever. Sometimes when I'm standing still, it hits me like a shiver that there ain't no mansion on no hill, just a road goes on forever. Just a road goes on forever. Just a road goes on forever. Yeah, go ahead.
I think that little boy wants to play.
Hey, baby.
His biggest fan.
Aurora Borealis, you're never moving midnight dawn above me. And I see fire softly blowing, flickering candle flame of hope and hearth before me. And the world will turn, and passions churn, and stars may burn and split the sky beyond me. Ah, but I've been given northern lights that flash and shine and help me on my way. Oh, thunder, ancient drummer, to the summer wind and bearer of dark warning. Oh, leaves that speak in whispers, ever growing, ever dying, ever falling. And there are secrets in the air that feels so heavy with the sadness of the season. Ah, but I've been given northern lights that flash and shine and help me on my way. It's all yours. Oh, deep and silent river, moving slowly down the canyons of forever. Oh, birds that move above me with your silent wings so swift beneath this moonlight. I'm akin to all I see here. I'm a creature of these trees up on this hillside. But I've been given northern lights that flash and shine and help me on my way. I think I got one more. I might have. I might pull this off. Let's see if I had a request for this song by a young fellow that's working the merch table right there, I think. And I don't know if I can remember this song. It's a long one, but anyway, thank you for coming. It's a great event. Can't wait to watch my boys. This was on my first record that came out in 1978. It's a true story. It's the last week in June, near the first quarter moon, and the summer's coming down warm, and the corn's in the ground and the veins turning round as it tells of an oncoming storm. Now there's 4 of us home, but we're not quite alone. There's a host of ghosts living upstairs, where a house doesn't shelter and then let you pass after standing for 200 years. Now the cow's in the meadow, a sleepy-eyed mother. Her calf stands a tether inside, and the barn swallows carry their bricks into mortar, and the big door is swung open wide. And this place is like tinder, the timbers are dry. There's dust on the rafters and beams, but the buildings will stand. They've been graced by the hands of the ones who were building their dreams. Now up from the north, there's a black cloud a-rolling. Another rolls in from the west. And oh Lord, we need rain, and we've planted in vain. So just quench us and we'll do the rest. Now the weeping old willow, it stands in the yard. It sways back and forth in the breeze. And there's a rumble of thunder, and the rain falls so hard, bringing the drought to its knees. And my grandfather worked here with his family beside him. God knows how many before, and how many babies and how many brides their footsteps are worn in the floor. Now there's a silence that falls in the midst of a storm, as the elements wait and decide to unleash their forces on mortals like me, or to move on and let us survive. Now crash like a sound that I never have heard, like a cannon from Uncle John's war. And my father and brother, they head for the stairway. I shudder and I head for the door. Now off the back door steps, the air has the odor of brimstone, the rain has gone round. And off to my right I am blind by the sight of the ark of the barn burning down. And there's fire, fire out in the barn, Father, fire in the chicken house too. And the flames run so high they are scorching the sky, and there's not a damn thing we can do. Now the sparks from the haymow, they light on the cedar, dry shingles that cover the shed. And nothing is sacred, no, nothing is saved, because there's fire and there's flames to be fed. And the clock in the kitchen says 3:15, as the gates are flung open from hell. But time here is frozen, the clock ticks no more, ashes and cinders and smells. You just take what you can carry and leave all the rest. Leave grandmother's four-poster bed, 'cause it's too big to haul and the doorway's too small. There's a black cloud of smoke overhead. Take some china, take some old things that can't be replaced. Take a chair, take the clothes on your backs. And now the roof crumbles in and there's a smudge on your chin. But you better stay outside, don't go back. 'Cause there's fire, fire out in the barn, Father. Fire in the main house too. And the flames run so high they are scorching the sky. There's not a damn thing we can do. It was the last week in June near the first quarter moon, and the summer's coming down warm, and the corn's in the ground and the veins turning brown as it tells of an oncoming storm. Hey, have a good day. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now, the Mallett brothers are up in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Susan Ramsey, Chris Neville, Michael Burd. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
David.
Yeah. That took it out of me.